Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. As you can see, we are going to be doing an unboxing right here of my new shampooer. I am very excited about this. This was a very big purchase for me, but as I've said in my earlier videos, I started a cleaning company here local to my area, and I bought this to test out in my home and then use for my business. So this is the Bissell shampooer here, and this thing was about $500. So I mean, it was a pretty big purchase, but we're going to be testing it out and just seeing how this thing does, because it got really good reviews. I know it was pretty spendy, this thing, but I actually got a deal because it was on sale, and I got a little bit of a discount because I had a first of all, it was on sale, and then I had a discount code to go with it. So it retails for $4.99 full price, but I did not pay that for this machine today. So I got this at Kohl's though, and they shipped it to me, and I just got it today, so I'm taking it out of the box so I can show you guys what it looks like, and then we're going to be testing this in my house before I use it for my business, because I wanted to see if it is as good as all the reviews say that it is. So this is the Bissell Big Green here, and I have it all put together and everything. It does weigh about 40 pounds, it said, when you have it all filled with water and everything like that. And I was going to say it's heavy, but it's not too heavy, but I haven't put any water in it yet. But here you go. This is what you can see, what it looks like and everything. The handle does fold down, and this is as small as it gets. I mean, other than the handle folding down. So, I mean, it's not super compact, but it will fit into my garage, which is where I'm planning on storing it. So, but before we get to test that out on the carpets, we're also going to be doing some more spring cleaning in my house. I'm going to be spring cleaning my kids' rooms today. So I'm going to start in my son's room here because he got a bunch of new clothes from our friend down the road. So we are going through these hand-me-downs, and we are just going to be hanging them up, putting them all away because they were so awesome, and I love hand-me-downs. So my son and I are going to be sorting through these, going through his current clothes, seeing if there's anything that's too small, has some stains or anything like that. He did get quite a pile, so I mean, this should last us for quite some time. So I'm very excited for him, and I'm just going to be going through his clothes, and we're going to be tidying up in his room, and then we're going to get to test out the shampooer. I'm going to test it out on all the carpets today because I want to see how this thing does. So let's jump on in to organizing of our laundry. All right, so I went through his pile of clothes that was already in his closet, took out what was too small, put those in a pile, and then I put everything that was still that was still going to work for him and that still fit, back on hangers, and those are going up in his closet. Now I'm going through the pile of clothes that we got from our friend. So I'm hanging everything up for him because I was just, you know, trying to help him out, have this process go a little bit faster, because I know boys aren't into clothes like girls. So my girls would love this. They would love going through their clothes, sorting this and that. That's their thing. Boys I know are just like, whatever, or at least my son is. He could care less about that. There are certain things that he likes to wear over others, but he's so far not really picky about colors and patterns and things like that. But he's going to be helping me here hang up his clothes so that we can get this project done, so that we can move onto the floor, so that we can test out the new shampooer. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you to everybody for watching my videos, for subscribing, everything. I just cannot thank you guys enough. I really, really, really do appreciate all the love and support that you have given my channel. Thank you so much. You guys mean a lot to me. So thank you. I mean, thank you. And also, for those of you who are new to my channel, I want to say welcome. I am very excited that you are here for some cleaning motivation. My channel is all about real life messes in a small home. So I'm not trying to hide stuff from you guys. I'm going to show you this is what my house really looks like. Life happens, you know, my house is not picture perfect. We live a very busy lifestyle, so we are always on the go. My kids are involved in sports and this and that. So, I mean, our house can get pretty messy sometimes. And so I just want to share that with you guys and let you know that it's okay. So I hope you guys are ready for that kind of content. I also share my tips and tricks with you guys. I also like to get new products and new tools and everything like that. So please stick around for that because, you know, like I said, I love to clean. And so I just want to share this with you guys. I upload weekly, so you guys will always have new content to watch. And leave me a comment down below because I would love to get to know you. Want to know where you guys are from. Want to know what you guys want to see. Let me know. I would love to talk with you. So please leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel, and let's continue on with the rest of the video. my son's room is now ready to be shampooed, but I decided to get the girls' room cleaned up so that I could just move from one room to the next. So I'm moving on to my girls' room right here, and I'm doing the same thing that I did in my son's room. I'm going to go through their clothes, I'm going to organize them, see if there's something that's too small or something that they're not wearing anymore, because I've noticed that my girls are just not really into wearing dresses anymore. I know when they were little, my girls loved to wear dresses, skirts, tutus, all of that, but my girls are becoming a little bit more of tomboy-ish, so they are loving their hoodies and their sweats and, you know, things like that. So they've told me that they don't want any of their dresses. I am still going to keep a couple just because it's always nice to have a couple, but I highly doubt they'll wear them. It's more like mom just can't get rid of them right now because I love this dress, so I was like, I'm just going to hang on to it for a little bit longer. But it's okay. Like I said, it's only one or two. But so I'm going to go through their stuff right now, sort through it. There is a lot more here just because there are two girls that are sharing this room. So I'm going to do that. Go through their baskets and stuff. Same thing like I did in my son, looking for stains, holes, that kind of a thing. And then I'm going to move onto the floor, go through their Barbie house, because their Barbie house, they just kind of notice, I've noticed they use it as a shelf. So there's all kinds of random things inside the Barbie house. So I'm going to go through that. So come along with me. Let's tidy up my girls' room and let's just get some more cleaning done. So the closet is done and ready to go. So I'm just going to check under the bed here because I've shared in some of my earlier videos that my girls, you know, stuff just falls under the bed here and gets lost, and then they can't find their favorite pair of pants or something like that. And so I'm just going under their bed, straightening under here, and it actually looks pretty good. There actually wasn't anything that had fallen behind there, so I'm just straightening up the tubs that are underneath their bed here. And then I'm just going to be making my daughter's bed just so that it's all looking nice and tidy and everything. I've been trying to get my kids to make their beds. They just don't really want to in the morning. I know it's kind of hard. They just tell me they don't have time, which I just know that they just really don't want to. And I know that when I was a kid, I didn't always make my bed, but we're going to keep trying. We're just going to keep practicing. Hopefully, you know, one day they will make their beds every day. I know that I didn't when I was a kid. So we'll get there eventually. But now I'm going into the Barbie house. As I said earlier, my girls do use it as a shelf. So there's a bunch of random things in here. And so I'm trying to put all the Barbie stuff in this one bin here so that all of their little compact shoes and everything like that is all in one spot. And then I'm going to throw away any wrappers. My daughter also likes to put, well, my oldest daughter, she likes to put her earrings in here. So when she takes them off, she just puts them in the Barbie house. She doesn't put them in the little container. So I'm going to put the earrings away. So that's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm just going to be going through the Barbie house, checking for all this little random stuff, putting things away where they need to go, and then we're going to vacuum the floor, and then we're going to bring up the shampooer so you guys can see how that thing does. Okay, so we are ready to go. So here is the big green machine. It is ready to go. I brought it into my girls' room and we're going to start here. So as you can see, this is what it looks like from the front. It has the tanks right here. So we're going to take the top one off because that's where the dirty water goes. So I'm going to take that off so that I can get to the bottom one, which is where you would put the clean water. And I'm not the biggest fan of how this top one fits on and locks on, but you know, it's my first time using it, so maybe after I use it a few more times, I'll like it a little bit better. But that was the first thing that I just didn't like about it. So, but here's where we put the clean water and everything. So I'm going to take this into the kitchen. We're going to put some water and some soap in it. This Bissell Pro Max soap is what came with the machine, so that's what we're going to be testing out today. It said to put 2 capfuls into the tank of water here. So I'm going to do 2 capfuls, and it has a little measuring cup on the inside of the cap here that you're supposed to use. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to fill it with hot water. And then we're going to go and give this thing a try, give it a whirl. We're going to try it out. I'm really excited to test it out on the floors and see how it does. So I'm just going to fill this up with water and we will be back in just a second. Okay, so now we are going to put the machine back together. So you put the water tank on the bottom, and then you put the dirty water tank on next, and then the top. I did struggle with this just a little bit because you have to get it lined up just right for it to lock into place. But once you figure out where everything lines up, it's good to go. So now I got the machine all put together, so I'm going to plug it in here, and we are going to give it a whirl. Like I said, we're going to test this thing out and see. So the reviews that I read online said that the cons were is that it was a little heavy, which I would see this being a little bit heavy if you were carrying it up and down stairs. Just pushing it around on the floor, I did not think it was heavy at all. I was not bothered by that. So it wasn't too loud. So that was the other thing that some people said, is that it was loud. I did not find this to be too loud compared to my other one. It was about the same. So this one, as you can see, it doesn't move around, I guess, as easy as the other one, but that's probably because this one's bigger, but it did a really good job. As you can see, I'm going to zoom in here so that you can see this machine and watch that dirty water as it comes up the top here. It's actually really gross. You can see that. See how it's kind of brown? I was kind of grossed out by that. But it's okay. It did say that it has amazing suction power and it's supposed to dry your carpets fairly quickly because it sucks a lot of the water out, as compared to the other shampooers. It can leave your it can leave your carpets damp because it takes longer for them to dry. This one's supposed to suck a lot of that water out so your carpets dry a lot faster. So me using this thing, I actually really liked it so far here. So I am going to show you what one tank not one tank, what the dirty water looks like after one room, and then I will also show you what it looks like when we are completely done with the whole house. So here is my carpets when I'm done with just my girls' room. That is actually really gross. I'm actually kind of grossed out by that's just from my girls' room. And so I was just like, oh, didn't realize my carpets were so dirty. I should be cleaning them more often. So now I'm going to go into my son's room, and I shampooed his carpet. My living room, I'm just going to be tidying this up really quick, and we're going to test this out in here. I'm also going to do the hallway and under my kitchen table because I wanted to do all the carpets in my house, and I will show you what the water looks like at the end after we've done every carpet in the house. All right, so we're using the shampooer again here in my living room. So as you can see, this thing, I'm actually getting really used to it. It does a really good job. It actually is getting pretty easy to move around. At first I was kind of like, oh, this is kind of clunky and stuff, but nope. Once you find that rhythm to this thing, it actually is super nice. So I did my living room. Now I'm going to do my hallway, like I said, and then I'm going to do under my kitchen table because I wanted to take advantage and do all the carpets in my house to try this thing out, just because I am really in love with this thing. I know, like I said at the beginning of the video, it is an investment, but if you are looking for a really good carpet cleaner, so far the reviews are standing up to what they said about this machine. There are a lot more pros than there are cons to it. So if you guys are looking to invest in a good shampooer, I would recommend this one. Now, I just got it, so I don't know how long this thing lasts or anything like that, but so far it has been amazing, and I would really recommend this to you guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like after we haven't done the dining room yet. So this is the bedrooms, the hall, and the living room. So as you can see, it's getting dirtier. So now I'm going to do this last carpet in my house here, and we're going to see what that water looks like. Okay, so I'm finishing up my last carpet here, and I'm going to be sharing with you here in just a moment what that water looks like after we did all the carpets. So are you ready? Here's what it looks like. And that is pretty gross. But hey, all the carpets are done. They are nice and clean. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!